What's up guys, what is up, and welcome back to another episode of ARK Survival Evolved, where we are going over some of the new stuff because the new update came out. I think the update was update 240, do not quote me on that, but it is the update that introduced a bunch of new dinosaurs, the gorilla arena, and there was one other thing, I think some sort of new weapon or something like that, I'm not sure, but today we're going to be going over one of the new dinosaurs slash creatures because it's not actually a dinosaur, and if I call it a dinosaur, people are going to want to like chop my dick off or something. So I won't do that. Oh, an egg! I'm not going to pick that up. Anyways, the new dinosaur we're going over today is the giant centipede millipede. I could try pronouncing its name. I will likely butcher its name. My computer is being annoying and freezing every, like, I don't know, however many seconds, but the Arthropleura, something like that. So these guys can, for the most part, be found while looking in caves. I think that's actually the only area where they are capable of being found. I don't think they have an above ground spawn or anything like that. And the thing with them is, what was I going to say? You usually find them, I don't think you find them like solo in caves. I think you can usually find them a couple at a time. And they will be, well, kind of dangerous. So without further ado, let's start messing with one, my favorite part. So if you guys don't know, just for these kind of videos showing stuff off, just to be completely transparent, I just hop into solo, spawn them in and show them off. So there we got the Arthropleura. Its movements are actually like really freaking unsettling. And he's moving in like, I don't know, but there you go. As you can see, really cool to look at, kind of. I thought that was his front end for a sec, but very cool to look at. It's got a very cool shell, and it is a passive tame. Now the special thing about it is that its kind of hard shell here, as you can see, is makes it a little bit more resistant to damage than most others, so just kind of tough in that regard, I guess, for lack of better words. And I'm guessing it's going to take a decent amount of trank arrows to knock it out, although you're not necessarily supposed to knock it out. Getting these things out of the cave should be interesting too. But the fact that they can be saddled is really cool. And the other thing that they have is their ranged kind of spit attack. Now what that does is actually, well, you'll see, it'll probably get pretty pissed off, but pay attention to the durability of all our items there. And you will see this thing at work because it really can do a good amount. Oh my god, what's it doing? Is it? I didn't even attack it yet. What are you attacking? Are you attacking the Pteranodon? I don't know. Okay, I guess just drawing the bow is a sign of aggression. Okay, no, it's attacking the Pteranodon. Pteranodon's running away. But yeah, so this guy, the movements of this thing are like really creepy. I don't know why. If you guys want to see something else, I was messing around with him a little earlier. If you look at it in the water, dude. That's all I'm going to say. Like, in the water, the way it swims, it is horrifying. Look at that! Oh, it's like a freaking sea snake. No. Oh, God. My Dunkleo might kill this thing. Don't want that. Stay there, Dunkleo. Please, don't kill him. Okay. Where'd he go? There he is. I don't know. Just, I find in water that their movements are, like, even creepier. And, what are we, like 6, 7 arrows in? Something like that. There we go. We got hit with that. The fact that I have God mode might prevent that from doing durability damage, so, you know what I will do very quickly? I'll just turn off God mode. I got really strong armor anyway, so I'm confident that I'll be able to survive this thing. I don't think one of them can kill me. I think we're actually starting to damage it a little bit too much. I will let the next little beam that comes our way hit us as well. I'm not going to let him actually, like, hit us. I'm going to let him attack me with that. Come on, spit on me. There we go. Oh yeah, as you can see, literally broke our gauntlet. So that thing is very acidic and absolutely destroys pretty much your armor and your durability. I think of your items too. It's like pretty much everything here. And we actually killed it before we knocked it out. So as you can see, not exactly meant to be knocked out. It does not appear to have an inventory. I am picking my arrows back up. Oh, that's a thing. I can pick arrows back up. Dude, I haven't played this game in a while, so I know a lot of you guys have actually been clamoring for the return. And all I'm going to say is keep an eye out. May 15th. That's a big day. Make sure to check the channel then. I'm not going to say anything else. Maybe I'll upload a little teaser video, but big day. Big day. That's all I can say. Anyways, back on the topic. As you can see, that's not exactly how you want to tame him. So, we're going to tame him the proper way, which is the passive tame. Now, okay, so I'm gonna elaborate on how you tame them then. The way that you're gonna tame them is with the bug passive tames like the bat, is you want to put on bug spray and then you will approach them. You do have to be a little bit careful with that. Usually you want to approach them from behind and you don't want to spend too much time near them because that kind of just pisses them off and ain't nobody like a very pissed off, very large centipede. What they will take exactly is what we're going to figure out, hopefully in a second, if these things stop attacking me. Alright, got some spoiled meat in the last slots. We will approach and we will see what it takes to tame. Yep, as with most of the bugs, they are fans of the spoiled meat. We will feed him one, and on a... Okay, and he got aggressive because we stayed around a little bit too much after you feed him. They're not a fan of that, but as you can see on a 3x tame server, we were able to get him what appears to be... Stop moving, Arthropleura. I'd say about a 10th of the way, something like that. Now, the thing is, while he's still aggroed on me, I don't think he's going to exactly let me continue taming him, so we're going to try to lose this aggro, and then we'll see if we can feed him again. And pretty much, what, it'll take 9, maybe 10 spoiled meat, so if you're on an accelerated tame server at all, really should not be too difficult. Just the problem will be not dying to it and not aggroing it. So really, as soon as you feed him that one meat, you get the hell out of Dodge and you wait till your next opportunity. Now, we're going to see if that next opportunity is here yet, so we can know about how long we should wait in between. Here's this thing lurking on the beach. Definitely not its natural habitat. He's running away from me. We still can't feed it. It still got angry at us, and it's going to be annoying to tame. Still can't feed it. Okay, you know, I don't know how long I gotta wait in between. This thing's gonna be goddamn annoying, so... I'm just gonna have to deal with it. I'm guessing it's gonna be about the same time in between as other bug things, so I'd have to say half a minute to a minute. Probably want to wait in between that long, but if it's aggroed, it will not take food. Because usually if it's trying to kill you, it's not gonna, you know, settle for a little peace treaty for you to feed it. So, yeah, I'm just gonna go and force tame this guy so we can see what it's like once tamed. So, once tamed, oh, where are you going? Okay, so, no, okay, so it says ride because I force tamed him. You actually can't do that yet. If you look at his stats, this is on a level 2 Arthropleura, not very high level, 500 health, 200 stamina, 1200 food, 125 melee, 120 movement speed. Alright, got myself a saddle. We will throw this upon the Centipede of Doom. And we will see exactly what kind of damage we can do. So I actually didn't expect this to be saddleable at first, but I didn't really know, because like with how these things are all slinky-like and like the way they move. I don't know, it's like very fluid movement, but this ought to be interesting. So this is like the first type of fluid movement creature, and it is very over-encumbered. What's the weight limit on this thing? Ooh, weight limit's quite low. Forgot about that now, didn't I? Alright, had to drop just about everything. He can move now, though, and let's just see what this movement is like. So, I'm moving straight ahead right now. Very slinky, like, very weird. I don't know, this feels weird, just like the way he moves. Turns are, like, very weird. I'm just kind of turning around in a circle right now. I guess not turns in general, but you can kind of see he trails off to the right after you start going straight again. And when you begin a turn, he kind of like I don't know, he has to get into... It's a really weird movement, because I guess like it's not conventional movement, so its maneuverability will probably take some getting used to, especially if you're used to other animals and whatnot, but should still be pretty lethal, because I mean, the sole purpose of this thing is to be a military mount. That's about all it does. So if we right click, we can actually launch one of those. And the cool thing is, they actually got some distance to them. They don't seem to go straight ahead though. I think they go depending on where his head's looking. So if we aim up a lot, no, can't really get too much distance. So I was saying, if you could look up high enough, those things do have some arc to them, and they could kind of serve as like mortars, artillery, but I guess my cool idea there is not really going to work out unless you're like on an upwards angle. Like maybe here it will. It'll kind of get some up a no. No, it really won't. Maybe if like really up. Yeah, I don't know. Definitely not the longest distance thing. If you could somehow figure out a way to get this thing very elevated, it could be. but I don't really foresee that happening too much, really. Yeah. So, that is his right click. It is an acidic attack. His left click is, oh, a very weird type of, like, contracting its body, then lurching out. Dude, my body's, like, lagging behind when he does that a little bit. Very good. Then right now, this is me sprinting with him. Not that much faster, but to be honest, I also do have a lot of stuff on me, and the 100 weight capacity really doesn't give you a lot to work with. Because really, this is... I'm trying to sprint. It's not the fastest, but I'm sure if you up the movement speed and up the weight to the point where you're not constantly over-encumbered, it could be quite the quick mount, and it's quite horrifying already, too. But I think that's about it. Other than that, let's try and get ourselves into a little bit of a tussle. Maybe with one of these trikes. The thing is, I saw these trikes beat some Arthropleura butt earlier, so... Gonna be a little bit cautious. Let's see maybe if we can get some spits in on them. And these are low-level Arthropleuras that we are messing with, but nonetheless, we'll see what kind of damage we can do. But still, very cool mount. And actually, you know what I want to do? I want to see if I were to just punch something, right? I want to see how much damage it does. So the bear, 506, we punch it, does 8 damage. So a punch on the bear does 8 damage. For comparison's sake, a punch on the Arthropleura does 4 damage. So, if I'm not mistaken, the Arthropleura's armor pretty much cuts damage in half. So what are you back up to? You're 506. Alright, let's hit you with a pickaxe. We can get you down, what, 25? We'll say right about 25 there. If we hit the Arthropleura, we should be able to bring it down 18? He might have still been recovering from the last... No, he probably wasn't. So, I don't know how much... He definitely takes less damage. I'd say around 40-50% less damage. Somewhere around that range. So, if you can up their health and their damage, well, even just their health, they'll really be pretty tanky. Something like them could serve as kind of a military replacement for a turtle, because I do know turtles are pretty tanky. But I don't know. We'll have to see. Anyways, let's start, see if we can... Oh, there we go. Let's get some spit in. We just want to... That's the cool thing. This ranged attack, you can just continuously lob spit at animals. I don't know how much damage it's really doing, but we do... Oh, he's attacking us. So the cool thing is, I think that you don't actually aim that. It kind of just auto-aims and attacks whatever's closest, which is kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. The thing is, this thing has some hefty blowback behind it, and... Oh... You can't ride it in water, it seems. Huh. Okay, you, chill. I need you to stop moving. Arthropleura! Oh my god, you're gonna get me... Where are you going? So they don't seem to be the smartest in water. They kind of just go full dirt mode. I really... What are you doing, Arthropleura? Come on, let me ride you. Dude, where are you swimming? That's a rock. Just running away, so... They don't let you ride them in water, apparently. So you have to be cautious for that. Yeah, let's see if... Does that happen again if we go into the water here? No? Yes? I don't know. That's very weird. They're very finicky in water. That's kind of the conclusion I've come to here. The Arthropleura does not seem interested in fighting. There it is. It's fighting. Can it take on this trike without my assistance? The thing is, the trike has hefty hit back. And the Arthropleura gets hit back pretty damn far, so... It was actually able to knock out the trike. You know what? I actually do want to test something, then. Move closer to ride. Let me ride you, dude. Yeah, it doesn't let you ride him underwater. If I could get you to follow me here, buddy. No. How about you? I can't issue commands to it underwater. I don't know why this is. But apparently they are very glitchy underwater. Because I can't even tell him to follow me. I know I can probably whistle. Will he follow? Okay, there you go. So you can access inventory. That's about it. We're going to wait for this though. I want to see if they can up the torpor with their hit. I'm going to test that on the dire bear. So keep them away from water. Definitely not their natural habitat. Probably want to build them up in health because of their tanky nature. Maybe melee. And unless you get one with really good weight in the first place, really not going to be doing you any good. Now the thing is, I want to see this thing here. If I... Okay, so I'm going to... What is that thing? Oh, that's a Trilobite. If I right click He automatically shoots. Like, look at which way I'm shooting. He will automatically shoot at kind of the closest enemy in the direction you're shooting. So your aiming doesn't have to be precise. It kind of does have a sense of auto aim to it. And you need stamina to shoot the not the narcotic, but the acidic thing. Uses up, I don't know how much stamina exactly. I don't know why that one was so low. There we go. And will we be able to knock him out with this, or was his hits the things that caused Topor to go up? I guess we'll see here in a second. And wait for that to go down just a little bit more. Then after this, this will probably wrap it up, because there we go. Now we killed the trike there, so pretty decent range damage to it actually. I'm pretty impressed. It could be a very, I don't know, I like it. It's a ranged dinosaur. There's not necessarily many ranged dinosaurs that you yourself control. But I like it. If you can up that range damage and keep this guy tanky, this will be like the perfect, kind of just short range, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of it for some reason. Kind of like a short range archer, short range ranged enemy, something like that, because he definitely could do that. And if we go up in his health goes up, what, 25? So I'd say about 5%. Weight goes up 4 at a time. And melee goes up about 3 or so, so... Yeah, you know, you're gonna be a bit restricted there. Okay, so if we hit the dire bear here... Did we hit our buddy? Did we hit your buddy? Come on. No. No, we didn't. I thought we could. Come on. There we go. Okay. JK. Well, something that this thing was doing was knocking out that trike. So I'm guessing, since we were spitting a bunch of acid at that one, that this guy's melee attacks bring up Topor, which kind of makes sense. Because a lot of those cave animals do that, but yeah. Other than that, that's about gonna wrap it up for me in this Arthropleura video. If you guys liked it, make sure to hit that like button, and let me know what you think of the guy in the comment section down below. Over the next couple days, we'll be going over all the new stuff added in this update, including the gorilla arena, the 2 other dinos / creatures, and the 1 other item, which I can't think of, but I think it was a weapon. The bola, that's what it was, the bola. We'll be going over that. So we got a couple videos in the future, and stay tuned, because more ARK will be returning, and not just in the form of update videos. So May 15th. Save the date, and make sure to check back on the channel. Other than that, though, that's going to go ahead and do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching the video as always, and hopefully see you next one.